Hi Pisces, and welcome to your March Taroscope reading with me. I hope that wherever you are listening to from around the world, you are in fine, happy spirits. We are going to do a 4-card reading for you for this month, and each card is going to have a set specific. The first card is going to be relationships and romance, the second card is finances, the third card is health, and the fourth is career. And at the end of the reading we will do something a little bit different just to finish off the reading. So let's see what is in store for you for March, Pisces. Judgment, the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups. They kind of came out together, but we'll put them that way. And the Knight of Swords. One major arcana card, the Judgment. You've got a real mix, Pentacles, Cups and Swords. So it's quite a neat month for you coming up, Pisces. It's got a good, vibrant, active feel to it. So let's start with our first card, which is the relationships and romance energy. If we look at Judgment, we think of it, and in terms of that which I've just said, the first thing that jumps out is this word judgment. So there's got to be something there about not being judgmental about either people that come into your life or situations that crop up within relationships. Now remember, relationships can be your family, your siblings, your work, people that you work with, your neighbours, your romantic partners. So this is a card of listening. So it's about hearing what other people are saying and listening, and communication in particular. Oftentimes when a bit of turbulence crops up, we get ourselves all sparked up and fired up and we go rah, 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 and we're not listening to what the other people are trying to say to us. It doesn't mean that I'm saying that they're right, but until you listen, you can't actually work through any problems that exist. So part of the whole way relationships work, the key to communication is being able to listen and hear what the other is saying, and then be able to verbally communicate back. You might say, well look, no, I don't really think what you're suggesting is fair, or I think it's biased from your end. Or you might say, oh, okay, I hadn't thought of it from that perspective, thanks for showing that to me. So there's a lot in the Judgment card about that. And because it's your only major arcana card and it falls in the relationship sector, I think you will find that in March you will have a couple of big things that come up. Some of the other points is don't make hasty decisions. So again, let all of the information be filtered through to you. Glean as much as you can about a situation when it comes to anything to do with relationships before jumping off the deep end, literally, and maybe making the wrong decision. Now, if we talk about potential new partners or new friendships coming in, again, don't be hasty about how you judge a person, because sometimes we judge incorrectly when we first meet them, and then you sort of have blindfold on and you can't necessarily see them for the gifts that they're bringing into your life, or you go, ooh, don't like that person, I can't be bothered with them. But if you hadn't have made that swift judgment, you might have been able to see them in a different light and become the best of friends. Who knows? There's another thought process around this card too, that other people may need your support in the month of March, and that some of the situations might be quite deep and meaningful, and that you could just be the shoulder that they need to cry on, if you like, or the person that they come to either seeking answers from, or physical or emotional support. And know that whatever support you offer is a true gift, because that is what friendships are about, regardless of whether they're romantic or platonic. But also know that sometimes these are journeys that these people have to intrinsically make themselves, and that you don't necessarily have the answers. So don't feel guilty if you reach a point in a situation where you can't answer them or actually provide any logical help. by just being there as a support person for them, you are more help than you truly understand, and that's powerful as well. Now let's move into the second card, which is finances. Oh, you probably couldn't get a better card for finances than the 10 of Pentacles. Look at them. There's 10 gold coins floating all through the air. It's known really as the prosperous financial card sign. It shows off happy energies around relationship feelings as well, that the money is perhaps established, that you may have invested well, and this could be showing dividends, that you may be thinking of investing, and it's also quite a good time to invest if you choose to. Make sure obviously that you have the right information backing your investments, but it's generally a positive card for finances. I think if you have any outstanding bills, you're probably able to meet your obligations. You may even find one way or another that inheritance could be involved in this period in March. And it might even just be money gifted to you through some sort of family ties, one way or another. You may find that if you're wanting to uplift a loan, you will be fairly successful in gaining that as well. Let's come along to health, the Three of Cups. This is a really good emotional health time, and it's often associated with, again, friendships of all things, and social gatherings, and that pleasure that we gain from that. So I feel like in March you've got quite a lot of emotional happiness around you. These two in particular get that feeling of family happiness and social gatherings, and when we're in that place, and that place of enjoyment of others' company and our own company and happiness, we often find that our health just uplifts into a positive place. Okay, so now we're going to move into, again, a little bit more about the health card. In fact, Pisces, for you guys, I had actually finished your video the other day and some of it got lost, so I am redoing it, and I thought to myself, well, there's obviously something I hadn't said or something more that needed to be added. So we'll carry on from this point here. And we're looking still at this Three of Cups for the heart, for the health issue. And as I've previously said, it is generally a positive omen, and it can involve 3 people around the health area, as if you may get together and you know, plan something like doing a marathon together, or joining a club together, or going to yoga together, or something that 3 people, maybe 3 friends or family members or something along those lines, that sort of help support your health in one way or another. There's also down here, we notice the food. We see the pumpkins and the fruits. So I'm thinking diet might also be important for you in the month of March, and perhaps to make sure that you're looking at your diet and utilising the best foods and fluids that you can put in your body to harmonise it and balance it and give you that extra zip and zing. And the other thing is, I think it is just a message about saying, are you doing the right things at the moment, and make sure that you're checking it out, scoping out where you could make improvements if that was possible, because I think that would lead to quite a lot of success for you in March. Now we come to the last card, the Knight of Swords, and we see him here roaring into the scene. He's just full of passion and energy and action. So for career-wise, it's quite a good card, because it sort of suggests that there could be action around your area of employment, or if you're a person who's studying, the same thing again. You might get this great flourish of creativity or offers of things coming into you. If you're seeking a job, you may well find that you put your CV out there and you hear back and get the chance of interviews with companies. If you're already in a job, you may be considered for promotion, or an idea that you've got is uplifted and it sort of takes off with a great gusto. He often indicates messages coming in, and coming in fast and quick. So keep your eyes and ears open around your career or your study type life and see what happens in March. Be prepared for something that might come in quite suddenly, that you're unexpected, and if you're not really focused on it, you might let it slip through the door without being aware of the opportunity that could be behind it. So Pisces, you've actually got a really nice reading for March. I think lots of nice energies here right in the middle too. Now we will go to the last part of the reading, which is the beautiful goddess cards. And we are going to get you to think of one thing that might be on your mind that you'd like a little bit of resolution or help or support with, you know, that might take you in a direction that could give you some clarity around an issue. So think of that now, and probably I'm suggesting to all of the others as well to stick to one topic or one, you know, thought that you would like some support with, because we're only picking one card and that makes life a little bit easier. So let's see, Pisces, what's coming your way for support in an area that you are requesting for the month of March. Ain, leap of faith. Now she's actually come out twice. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. I don't know what question you've asked, obviously, and I think that the answer for you here is that you have got to trust yourself and make a go for it. So if there's something that you're contemplating or that you're not sure what direction to take, you've got the answer from within. So spend a bit of time. I often find that if you do a bit of meditation on the point of question that you're wanting resolution with, or that you're wanting to find answers or support or help with, if you actually take a walk somewhere and start focusing on it and giving yourself the options, you know, what is it I could do, which way should I go, or how would it be, how do I think it would be best to go, take the left road or the right road. So start adding up the possibilities and the outcomes from that, and then you will get more of a feeling of support from within yourself that you're making a decision. And often when you actually make a decision, it's better than sitting in limbo, because that not being able to decide one way or another is actually more punishing and grueling on us than taking that leap of faith. So there's your answer, Pisces. It's a beautiful card. It's absolutely gorgeous to look at, and I often feel it gives you quite a boost to know that if you take that step, you've got some guidance and some backing behind you. Just some of the written messages for you, which are often helpful as well. Procrastinating about your dreams won't make them go away, neither will it make them happen. Indecision is the death of the soul's burning passion to improve, grow and learn. Don't worry about making a wrong decision, instead worry about making no decision at all, which is exactly what I've just said. Once made, the universal energies will immediately support your decision and doors will successively open as if by magic. The magic, you see, is that you've set your mind to accomplish something, and this intention is what sets you on your journey. Trust that the universe will support you in all ways. Trust that your intention is clear and right for you. So quite a strong message, Pisces. Anyhow, that's the end of the reading for March, and I would like to thank you for joining me and subbing and liking. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful March ahead for you, and I look forward to doing your reading in April. Kia kaha and much aroha, everyone.